Hey everyone, it's me, Speed Force Master. Today, I am going to be doing my review for The Flash Season 4. Of course, it's actually been the shortest break from an episode, or of a video, that I've done, and I'm actually happy about that. Well, I'm going to do my review for Season 4 and why I think ever since Andrew Kreisberg got fired for sexual harassment, The Flash just has not been the same. And this was the beginning of the end for the show. And obviously, if you're thinking, oh, what was here? I thought Season 3. No. Because Season 3 was great. That's my second favorite season. Although, even after this one, it's not been great either. And even now, the show really does feel dead to me. Well, has been this past whole year, but anyway, I'm going to talk about that in a later video. I'm just going to do my ranting on Season 4. My thoughts have changed about the season a lot, actually. Now, first, I'm going to tell you what my experience or thoughts have changed or have been like before I tell you why I think what I do about this season. One, back when it was airing, or at least in the first half, I actually thought it was gonna be the best season. And one of the reasons also, this is the second disappointing season for me, arguably. I mean, in no means anywhere near as disappointing as Season 6, but this was kind of a letdown, though. I mean, Barry probably has the best suit in this season, and I really like the idea of having there not be any speedster villains. Well, I may be a huge fan of speedster villains, but it's always great to try doing something new, because I'm still kind of glad that they did that. I just did not like the execution too much. Anyway, back to my experience. I especially really liked what they've done with DeVoe at first, when they've done his backstory. He actually looks cool in his chair and suit. I mean, if I would have gave the description, it would have been kind of ridiculous, but I mean, come on. I'm not wrong, you have to admit that. But then it was at the mid-season finale where they fought for the first time, and then left a cliffhanger for Barry going to prison. And I was like, where are they going with the rest of the season? Well, before I get to that, I forgot to mention Crisis on Earth X. My second favorite crossover, right below on Infinite Earths, which a lot of people hate for some reason. But Earth X, I mean, one, great storyline, and two, I like how they brought Reverse Flash back, and even to this day leaves open doors for how we can see him in the future. I mean, not anytime soon because, well, Thawne's looking for his new host, but I'm talking like before Earth X, where he actually wears a different face. And I don't want to get to that right now. But anyway, after the first half of season 4, again, I was like, where are they going to go with the rest of the season? I mean, DeVoe has a new body. Barry is going through a new challenge. What are they going to do? But then, unfortunately, that's where it's really gone down with quality. I mean, episode 10 wasn't that bad. I mean, it was actually pretty decent and fits well with the first half in so many ways. So, nothing negative to say about it, but not like one of the best episodes ever. Episode 11 was nailed done too, but then it really led to why it's gone downhill. One, Barry being in prison just was not really as interesting as I thought it would have been. I mean, a lot of people like Arrow Season 7, which is the one where Oliver is there. Again, I don't watch Arrow, so I don't have an opinion on it, but people I know tell me how good it is. And from what I know, it has a better execution than how Barry was in prison in season 4. And it just didn't really feel like the same. Honestly, I don't like it when it's repetitive, but it just kind of felt like something was missing without there being the Flash, you know? And so many weird moments across the season I did not really take seriously. Which is why now I kind of view it more a little bit as a comedy. So a lot of times with fourth installments, it really goes like that, no matter how good or how bad they are. I mean, or controversial, depending on what kind of person you are. For example, Batman and Robin, Alien Resurrection, and many others as well. Okay, I don't mean to bring them up, but I don't mean to bring up movies, let alone Alien, but you get it. And like I said, Barry in prison just did not execute as well as I thought it should have been. But once he did, DeVoe started swapping into more bodies. And I don't mean to sound sexist, and please don't think I am, but swapping into women's bodies, like first Becky, then Izzy, and felt really stretched out. The breaks for each episode were so long, which, I mean, wasn't as bad as season 6, which, okay, I need to stop saying that, but still, again, just proving my point. Although that's one of the problems season 4 had as well. And this kept telling the same story a lot. DeVoe body swapping, and it became so repetitive, cringeworthy. I mean, Neil Sandilands as the original Clifford DeVoe, I thought he killed it, but the rest were mad to please swap bodies now. Not just by acting, but also just how boring and it can get too. Again, I don't like it when things get repetitive, but then when it really needed to pick up the pace, it created another problem with the season. However, once he took over Ralph's body, despite how sad the death was, I was actually real happy how it finally came back on track and definitely redeemed the season and made up for it. And DeVoe became a great villain again. And his plan was very effective too, which I also liked. The whole mystery girl situation I thought was really good. Spoiler alert, it's Nora. Yes, Nora West Allen, aka XS, Barry and Iris' daughter from the future, and you'll learn more about that in season 5, but anyway. But then, once I bought it on DVD, rewatched it, I actually started to enjoy it a lot more, surprisingly. And I mean, mainly because I really liked season 5 and I just could not stop watching The Flash at the time. But now, when I look back on it after season 6, I actually binged a few episodes of season 4 a few months back, and now I realize it's not really that bad. Although, is this a great season? No means. This was this is where the show's gone downhill. unfortunately, it's been like that ever since. It's not been great it's not been great after season 3. Although, in my opinion, there are 4 different qualities of the Flash seasons for now. I mean, might change my mind in the future, and we'll see what happens with these new seasons coming. There's the great quality of the first 3 seasons, the redeeming quality of season 5, the disappointing quality of season 6. Where would this one land? It would be the good letdown quality. I mean, disappointing to the first 3, but, I mean, it was not disappointing as a whole, because when you compare this to season 6, which I need to stop doing, but I can't help it. I mean, season 4 delivered what the last season promised. Season 6 did not. And, of course, it's the whole Red Death thing, and the Thinker showing up, and season 3 was actually the first time it actually name-dropped a villain for the next season. I mean, I thought season 5 was like that too, but unfortunately it was not. But season 6 was with Godspeed, which I can't wait. Well, that's all my thoughts on season 4. Oh, also, I forgot one last negative. Actually, maybe more, but it feels so forced in with the body swapping that DeVoe has to get so overpowered, and they had to sacrifice a lot of the second half just to make a good third act. And I do not like how it just gives people random abilities, like, for example, Cecile now can read minds, all because she's pregnant. And also, when it was revealed that, I actually thought was like, is Daniel West gonna show up? But then when I found out it was female, I was only slightly disappointed. Again, I'm not sexist, but still. Which, I actually wonder if Jenna West actually is going to become a Daniel West Reverse Flash, but they have to change its name, because otherwise, what are we going to call her? Reverse Flash 2? I don't know. Well, I think that's it. Anything else you liked or did not like about season 4, let me know. And I'm totally fine with it if you like this or dislike this more than me. And I plan doing my review for season 5. Please like this video. Bye.